Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit and I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Hi, everybody. How are you? I wanted to go a little bit early because I just did, and I actually started a craft today. Sorry, I'm putting my lip gloss on. So there were a few things I wanted to discuss tonight. There was an account that came in, something about sociopaths, and I really liked that account. And they had asked me to do a live about entitlement, and I'm only going to knock that out. See, we have Kimmy, we have Anne, we have Debbie. Hey, nice to see you. Napster, Miss Liability. Stephen, let me see here. There's my Kimmy. Dorothy, hey, what's up? Hey, Lisa Ann, welcome. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cold. Hit the like button, please, on the way in. Hey, Groove and Gary, how are you? Thank you. First off, there was a woman that I knew. She was from the Pecan Group, and I met her back in 2020, and her name was Angela Lee. And I had found out that she passed away. She was a grandmother. She kind of, I think it was her grandson. She kind of went a little bit MIA. Last time I talked to her I was looking at her texts, and she didn't put up with any crap from anybody. She was always a cheerleader for me. I just wanted to read like 2 things from her in our texts because that's what I like to do. And it was really sad, and I feel very horrible for her family. Just a really good person. Really makes you think. And Clint knew her because she used to go into my cup of gins and stuff like that, and she really loved Clint's dancing. So, just say a prayer for her family. So I wanted to get into some business. Someone wanted me to cover entitlement. So let's get the crafting thing, because I am going to knock out a craft. I pre-did this. I'm going to be bedazzling it. Sorry, Lisa Ann. Angela Lee. So I went to the Dollar Tree again today. Obviously, I needed to get some bedazzle stuff. Got a loofah. Wanted to show you guys some new things that they had gotten in. They have these awesome little baskets. They're great for organizing and things like that. They've got the mint color or cream color. Yeah, it is really sad. Picked up a little bit of a pumpkin candle, some razors, an eye mask, because my kidneys suck, so I need to somehow learn how to do that. Some doggy treats, some washcloths, because I do decorative for that. So what is entitlement? Well, I took some notes today to jot that down, and some resources too. Entitlement is the belief that one is deserving on special treatment and demanding people to do things for them, no gratitude, and a need for constant admiration. Definitely going to pronoun. And if people want to talk about me, say whatever you want. Say whatever you want. Talk about my mental health. I don't care. I have a therapist that assesses my mental health. I set my own program up. One thing I will not tolerate is Clint being dissed. Clint and I don't get things handed to us anymore. We don't. For the first couple years, we certainly did. Apartments were a mess, didn't take care of anything. Neither one of us did. One thing that I will say is I didn't get to see Clint very much for Prime. Why? Because he was working 60 hours a week. And he was there for 2 years. And there were no qualifications for him to get the job. And a mod of mine, her husband, also works at this place. And he doesn't make $18 an hour. He makes $24. And sometimes half is added on to that. Myself, I have a splenic aneurysm, and I'm in stage 4 kidney disease. And yes, I do get a little bit of help. But when I do get help, when you're with somebody and you share a life with them, you both pay bills. I went into a room today and I was disrespected for trying to help somebody and blocked out. It has nothing to do with my mental health. My mental health is the best that it's ever been. But when my man gets brought up, what if Clint wasn't in this situation? What would I do? I would get an apartment. That's what I would do. And I also had a $5 super chat to help you out. And you will not be allowed back in my room until you apologize. And that's what my boundary is. Don't talk about my family and do not talk about Clint. Respectfully. Anybody is allowed in my room. This is my room. This is my channel. These are my boundaries. I took over a year break. I spoke to my therapist who knows that I was going to start my channel. And I don't have to run that by anybody. I've said that I'm sorry. If there is anybody else that I've apologized to, that's fine. But don't bring up my man. Thank you. There are also places that you can call for mental health issues and stuff like that. And that's 988. It's a national suicide prevention hotline. You can be in a way that isn't suicidal, and you can talk to somebody that's non-biased that will stay on the phone with you for as long as you want and not say anything. Again, you don't have to be S. Also, what I would like to say, there are plenty of places in every state, where you can get a job. There are other people that cared enough to give you advice. My mental health is fine. I would have left the room anyway. There are places that you can get jobs, and this is for anybody. And I know it's hard for people to get jobs, but like I can do this for, like, if I ever got monetized and I made money, I could still get what I get to me, and I could work 20 extra hours. So get a job and stop living in the past. And that's to anybody. Like I said, this is real life. And I did not have a good life. I think a lot of people know. And what I've chosen to do is if I have to live in the past and I have to be respectful to people, then I believe that other people should be respectful. So don't bring up my mental health as an excuse to be rude to me because I don't deserve it. And to me, what I feel is it's jealousy. I pay my phone bill, me and my man's. We have to pay for electricity. We have to pay for trash. And also, I have a house that I have to keep clean. And anybody that says that being a homemaker and staying at home while your man's out earning for you, that's a job in itself. So again, to any homemaker wife or anybody that's out busting their ass for their family, again, I've said this before, kudos for you. My mods are my family. One of my mods was triggered by listening to something because I have another mod that works in the home health care place, and she has to pay $2,600 for her apartment. She has a disabled child. You are not the only one who has problems. So if you have mental health issues, what I can say is do what I did. Do what I did. Plug off. I took over a year. There are places, you guys, if somebody's looking to get a job, you can go to Indeed.com. You can go to a Standout CV, Top Resume. You can always go to a temp agency. You could go in there. Doesn't matter what your record is. Work for the day. They give you cash. No, I'm saying it for an FYI. I don't owe anybody an explanation anymore except my family, my mods, and people I love. Other than that, no. I don't. There's another place that you can go to. There are places all over the world that will help you out if you are in a mental crisis. Patientsengage.com, World Federation for Mental Health, WFMH, and the Mental Health Foundation. Depending on what your insurance is, there are places that will help you. Believe you me, I know. I was in a very intensive supervised program. And I can't stress enough that it's very, very important. And if anybody does not know how to get mental health resources, email me at gentler100@gmail.com. I will do everything that I can in my power to help out. Job Corps. Yep. Unemployment places. There are job and family services that will give you resources. Case managers. I've suffered from mental health issues. I still have a job. Jen has been helping me with my social anxiety. Yeah. We all have to hustle in life. Complaining might be the issue. And again, this goes to anybody. It really does. But my boundaries are I won't be disrespected. I won't. And I don't need anybody bringing up my breakdown. That was over years ago. So if I'm going to let stuff go, please do it as well. Don't disrespect me and talk to me like I'm a child because you can't take my advice, which I was only looking out for you. So anybody that wants to be the old Jen Bailey, have at it, because I didn't like myself back then either. I didn't like myself at all. And I like everybody. I like everybody from every room. And that's why I wanted to create a room where everybody could come. We could do crafts. We could talk about mental health disorders and stuff like that. As soon as my watch hours are done, which I'm almost done actually, I will be doing different things. I will be posting things. I will learn how to do the memberships and stuff like that, because that was all stuff that I took for granted because I used to be entitled. You know, Clint told me that it was a couple $100s a month to pay for my tanning and my nails. Do you know how much money his parents had to pay for an apartment that we didn't keep up? Yes, the old Jen is gone. I have family that comes in here. And if they're proud of me and my therapist is proud of me and my psychiatrist is proud of me and Clint is proud of me, I don't care what anybody else says. I really don't. That's it. And if I had memberships, they'd be 99 cents and it would be so much appreciated. Hi, Chad. And Chad, unfortunate. If you try to help her, she turns around. I don't know who it is. I'm just pronouncing. But don't disrespect my man. What would I do without him? I don't have to think about that because we're getting married and we've been together for half a decade. And just because he works at a place, well, you guys know where he works. He works at Amazon and he busts his ass. I worked at a home, it was a home improvements place. Actually, it's closed down, so it doesn't matter. I worked at a place called New Stash Windows. And it was hard. It was really hard. You start out at telemarketing, then you have to read this little itty bitty thing. And it's like, this is so boring. You work with a dialer system. So half the people are freaking hanging up on you. And I had to work my ass off. But don't sit and talk about it. Do something about it. Because nobody else is responsible for you and your loved ones but yourself. And I have to keep my house clean. Sheesh. Let's see how everybody's doing. Well, I mean, Clint freaking overheard it. Like, don't disrespect my man when he's out busting his ass. I have to take my trash out tonight. Do I like doing it? No. Do I do it? Yes. Do I have to clean my kitchen? Yes. Do I have to make the beds? Yes. Did I do laundry today? Yes. Do I do crafts? Yes. What did I do 2 years ago? What did old Jen do? I was cutting my hair, acting a fool, had 50 million conspiracy theories, jumped up on everybody's freaking panel to fight with everybody. I became an adult. Yeah, and our house isn't small. It wasn't like we got there or I got there and they're like, hey, here you go. Here's a house. No, that's not how it goes. We don't just get things handed to us at all. I know people think that just because Clint or whatever, it just isn't like that. And it's not your business anyway. Yes. Nobody is getting into my healthy state of mind. Jen 2 years ago would have been sitting here probably about this much of weight, just arguing with everybody. And honestly, I wouldn't have said anything had you not been disrespectful. Thank you. So, did we get all this covered? Oh, please. So Clint and I went to the game last night. And thank you, Cree. Clint and I went to the game last night. And it's super, super, super. I'm not. And Katie Pasa. So we went to the game. Clint's team was playing. My team was playing. So what I did is I dressed up in this. And honestly, I don't really represent a team. I just think this looks cool. And I love toboggans. Hey, Testa, what's up? So anyway, so we go. There's like nothing that I can hardly eat and stuff like that. Hey, Jendi. And I'm going to tell you what, people that represent totally, it's like night and day. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot stand when people talk about my man, dude. $135. Fruit tray, salmon, spicy Mrs. Dash sorbet, and low sodium black beans. Oh, I'm making a dip tonight. So my team ended up winning. Clint and I got lost in the parking garage. So no, I don't have time for drama anymore. Everybody from different areas come in here. I know people don't like George. I go in and watch George. And honestly, if it's something that I feel, it's not even so much about triggering. It's just like, I have so much stuff to do. I really, truly do. I have so many freaking doctor's appointments. It's unreal. Jen, guess what I found while I was doing my New Year's challenge? What'd you find? Hey, Field of Love. I told you what you can do about eating healthy. Brenna, I told you to get on different birth control. You know, I go in, well, there are a couple people's lives I don't go in, and I won't. But, you know, like Crime Stories Obsessed. I like her. I like Missy Vet. I'm not going to name the next person because like everybody doesn't like her, but I mean, I go in there. I watch Teen Mom. I watch the Kardashians. Tonight, you know what I did? Tonight I had to change my washer, and I had to mop because on Sundays, that's the day I mop, and we don't have an ounce of carpeting. Maria's getting on birth control. Not to mention I have a new puppy, and, you know, since we have to pay for everything, including our dog's insurance, we don't get any state help. We really don't, because Clint makes too much money. So we go grocery shopping together. I'm about to get a printer so I can start doing that coupon cutting stuff. Did Cliff see Duck on the field today at Tampa versus, I don't know if he saw it. No, Mia hates her. Well, they're kind of getting along. Mia's trying to hump her. Do you guys want to see her real quick? I'll be right back. Hi, Mama. Puppy, come here. Oh my gosh. Come here, puppy. Come here. She is getting bigger every single day, guys. Yeah, well, Mia's not liking me too much. I got this 94 people. Can you guys hit the like button? Friend or foe? I don't know. So this is Marley. Marley's teeth are like steak knives. So at times I call her Frida Krueger. When she gets up, it's literally biting me for about 3 hours. She bit Clint's nipple last night, and Clint was not in a good mood. What else about her? I think she has beagle in her. We're not really sure. I got her actually from a lady and she was on a farm, and she drove 3 hours and brought her to me. Say hi. But she's really smart. She's really smart. And she eats my hair. Thank you, Dorothy. Say hi. Okay, you want to get down? So yeah, she's got her days and nights a little bit mixed up. Mia's already in here. I mean, she's really, really cool. She just whines a lot. Like, she whines a lot, guys. A lot. Yeah, she has beagle on her. Let me give her, sorry, I'm drinking coffee, decaf coffee, and it just like, it makes me feel like I have indigestion or something. Here, puppy. Come here. Mia, you want one? Come here. Yes, she does have razor sharp teeth. I had a pair of Clint's Bronco pajamas on, and she grabbed a hold of the bottom and ripped a big, big hole in them. Thank you. Hold on, guys. Come here. I think I can get Mia up here. Come here. Here's one for you. Here. Sorry, guys. Come here, Mia. Okay, so Mia's not as, okay. I'm okay. Listen, I got my progress report from my therapist. I don't miss therapy, never had. He's part of my life, honestly. I had a home health care nurse that was coming, and, you know, I have a lot of health issues. I really do. And I'm kind of thinking about volunteering, you know, but I don't get to have a job. I can't because I'm too sick. Now, maybe after, if they decide to clip this aneurysm, I could probably work. It doesn't bug me. But I do take pride in my home. I really do, because I've always been a pig in my house, and I don't want to live like that anymore. And it's really, really hard to, like I said, anybody that's a housewife, kudos. Anybody that's busting their ass driving to work, kudos. I know AMC's got to drive far. I know one of my mods, their husbands has to drive far to get to work. Clint, I mean, I didn't hardly see him. So when we went to the game last night, that was like the first time I've been able to see him. His back hurts really bad. He has to pay for his own health insurance. I mean, it's not easy. It's not. One time because we get our own groceries, because like I said, we don't just get shit handed to us. We took advantage of a lot. I'm lucky, because I can't eat a lot of things, so Clint and I, we cut coupons. Clint saves his points, like at Chick-fil-A or something like that. We shop at the dollar store now. The only thing that Clint will not change is our toilet paper. Hey, Empress. I messed up a lot, guys. I really did. Anybody wants to come in and squash it out? Let's do it. We got 2025 coming up. Let's do something good with it. And I know that drama brings in more money. I get it. But you know what? My goal for 2025 is to do absolutely what I didn't used to do, and have people come in, and a place that they like to watch somebody do crafts, or maybe see a parody every now and then. Or maybe me talk about our puppy chewing on Clint's nipples, or the fact that I didn't get any SEX for 2 weeks while Clint was working. So just, if you guys ever need help, or you need, to talk to somebody, ask me. I don't care whether you like me or not. But therapy it's not easy. And I know that. So just assume if I'm sticking up for myself or I cover something, it's not anybody telling me to do that. And like another thing, I know that you guys knew that my childhood kind of sucked. You guys want to know something that you would never, ever think? I made peace with that woman. She had surgery. We talk and text all the time because I didn't realize how much she missed my dad when he passed. And I wanted to let that go. Nobody ever would have thought. And I'm supposed to go visit her. Who would have ever thought that I would have made peace? Or how thankful I am. It's hard. But yeah. And I don't want to be corny, Jen. I'm never going to be corny, Jen. I'm never going to be like that. I'm always going to be funny. I'm always going to say stuff. Never, ever going to get it 100% right. But one thing that I can say is I'm a lot more health conscious than I used to be. I don't dye my hair with $3 dye. I know there are a lot of people that care about me. And I appreciate that. And I just want to have a room where people come in and coexist and shoot the shit. And, I'll always drop the link. And if you ever want to squash the beef, come in and do it. Because old Jen from 2020 and conspiracy theories and all that BS, I'm not like that. And even when I was in high school, I hung out with everybody. I don't do what everybody else does. Never have, never will. Never will. So, dollar store, Dollar Tree. Yeah, I do mine with Zoom. I do therapy every single week, once a week. And then every 3 weeks to 4 weeks, depending, I do psychiatry. And that's if I need my meds adjusted or anything like that. And I like it. I'm sick. I have things going on. But you know what? I pray every night. This intensive therapy was not easy. It wasn't easy at all. You have to open yourself up to everything. I don't have to talk about my mom, but I know I need to talk about my mom. And her passing was definitely the descending of my mental health. And I miss her. So now that I'm a lot better in my head than I used to be, I can actually process things. So anybody that has ever lost somebody, I'm sorry for that, truly, because that was the entitled Jen I was. I wanted everybody to feel bad for me, and I didn't even take the time to be there for a lot of my friends. So nobody needs to worry about me, because Jen from back then, I was so messed up, like doing all that crazy shit. I didn't know to go get mental health. I didn't even know until my therapist told me that my mind was so far gone that he wanted me to get help. I didn't realize until after I got out of jail that how messed up that I was. And it's not easy. And I actually just got another progress report. So, like I said, you don't have to feel bad for having mental health, or, there's so many people that suffer from it. Why not get together and band about it instead of attacking other people because of it? Thank you. Love you, Empress. So, like I said, it doesn't matter how much blame. You miss me dancing? Oh, I can dance again. I'm just not going to do it like I did before. And Clint's doing good. Clint does his own therapy. I don't know if we're going to go back into couples therapy. I mean, maybe we will, because it did help. And now I'm in a better headspace to actually participate. Jen used to not let me get a word in while on the phone, and now you let me speak. Well, I don't do that with Jane all the time. And I'm trying. I mean, I'm trying. I don't know why people like, I guess I'll never understand people. And you know what Clint does now? When I first met him and stuff like that, he was like Mr. I just got out of the show and everything. And, Clint have had our problems. I mean, everybody's knows that. But calm is good. Calm is good. And he actually heard me the day that Sweaty was up here. And he told me, he said, I'm really, really proud of you, the way that you handled that. He goes, you would have just took a link, and, you, every time I got home, you were live. And I remember he had to bring groceries in, and I really took him for granted a lot. And he took me a little bit for granted too there, but I just love him a lot. The first step to wanting better for yourself, you're doing the hard work. Some days are harder than others, but you keep moving forward, right? Mental health isn't easy. Coffee loves my. Hey, how are you? Yeah. I swear to God, I don't think I'm going to be able to click this cold, man. I hate it. And when you have kidney disease, you like one medication, you can't take it with the other. I literally am on 12 different meds, and it sucks. And Lisa Ann, if you're still in here, Lisa Ann has really, really helped me out. When I would go to the Dollar Tree, I would spend like 90 freaking dollars. I would. And I was like, what the hell, And now it's like I set a limit when she did the $20 challenge. Now, every time that I go to the Dollar Tree, I'll set like a limit for $5 and get 3 things, or $20 and get like 15 things. And I really care about you, Lisa, and I'm glad that you're feeling better. And she has definitely helped me with budgeting a lot better. So if you guys don't know Lisa very well, get to know her, because I love her. And I love the other Lisa. And I love Wanda. I love Wanda. And remember how skinny I was all the time, guys? I was lucky if I was like hitting 100 pounds. When I got out of jail, I was literally under 100 pounds. I think my ankle bracelet weighed more than I did at that point. Why do you ask that? What do you mean, honey? I just love how different people come in and everybody just like gets along. What's so bad about that? I'm here. Sorry, had to feed the kitties. You feeling better, doll? Like I said, you cannot bedazzle enough. Look at that. And what it is it's just a little thin one. It's going to hang. But doesn't that look cool? Just wondering if you speak through experience or just making comments. If that's towards me, I speak a lot with experience. You know, and Clint likes counseling. Clint likes counseling. He's always done pretty well in counseling, and the person he sees now is like a perfect fit for him. Yes, it's wood. I know, I just read it. Hey, cuz. I told you I have real life people that come in here. This is my cousin. And what I'm trying to do when she feels safe enough is I want her to come up and tell her story. Oh, well, I thought it was a good question. But yeah, I do the virtual therapy. I think it's like a lot more safe and stuff like that. And and it's so easy to do virtual therapy. So check your guys' insurance and stuff like that. Thank you. Check your insurance. You'll be very, very surprised. The amount that you pay in, maybe there are things that your insurance offers back. Like I actually have a dietitian that's going to be helping me out to plan like what I can eat, because unless I want to eat cardboard, salads, and fruit for the rest of my life, you know, it is hard and you deal with it too. I went to, because I do save my money, I go to like Plato's Closet. I love going to Plato's Closet. I got this from Plato's Closet. Every now and then, I mean, everything that I get is pretty much recycled unless I'm lucky enough to get like points and stuff like that to get some nice shoes. And you know, this year, all Clint wanted for Christmas was to go to the game. And I got $100 limit. So it's not easy at all. Me and Clint were actually talking about that yesterday, how hard it is to adult. I need a good diet for 2025, but it has to include junk food. You know, the last time that I had like some really good junk food, I remember just wondering, I was married for 28 years, but every one of our situations is different. I don't believe this is Ann Graham. She didn't ask. That is Ann. That's Ann. Ann, can I ask you something that only I would ask you? It's Ann. Who would make a copycat account? Remember when Lindsay, they had like 900 copycat accounts of Lindsay? There's like 25 accounts of Lindsay in the same freaking position. Somebody's got to remember that. It's Ann. Ann actually had messaged me prior. My IG messenger is like the little black book. You guys would not believe who is in my inbox. You can dirt with junk food in moderation. I work with a dietitian. You're welcome, Miss Ann. Diet, not dirt, damn typos. Maria, just remember cheat day is every day that ends in Y. Napa, middle finger to you. The number on a scale doesn't dictate how unhealthy. Right, you're right. Like I weighed myself yesterday. Do you know when I used to be like under 120, I would start freaking out. And I still get so much work done on my teeth from having bulimia. And that's the kind of shit that I want to talk about for real. I'd never realized how many problems go on in this freaking world because I was so self-entitled. My man's home. Look at that so far. What do you guys think? Dark chocolate. Oh, dark chocolate is so good. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so crunchy. I can have that in moderation. But next week, I think they're talking about putting me on some medication to help you get, I have like plaque in my arteries. Like it's not easy. Thank you, Ann. So again, if there's anything that I did, you guys can take the link, come up, shoot the shit with me, talk about whatever you want. I don't care if you have an ingrown hair. I don't care if you forgot to put on your deodorant. I don't care if you forgot to go get a bra. I don't care if the postman hit on you. Come up and talk about it. You like it so far, cuz? Yes, you can have my link. Yes, you can. Copy. Paste. Fast food is bad. The grease alone. Yeah. You know what the worst place is that I miss is freaking McDonald's. Terry's dark chocolate with orange is a ball break into slices. Only set on Christmas. I bought 10. I love dark chocolate. Oh, yes. I don't speak on experience with Jen, just friendship. Yeah, when whispers. Hey, George. Oh, I like this. See, the cool thing, if you get these, you can break a little piece off if you decide you just want to bedazzle with one. But look how cool this is. It's so easy. All you have to do is you can line this up right here. Just approximate how much you're going to need right there. Jane Lee is my daughter. Oh, Jane Lee, my daughter. Dorothy, Lisa. Awesome. Hey, babe.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
I like your picture. Ooh, hot mama.
That was last New Year. This is going to be my year, New Year.
How have you been?
Good. I just want to say, like, I'm so supportive of you. I'm so happy to see you back here, healthy and doing your thing. I think it's amazing. I think everybody, like 99% of this community is supporting you.
Thank you.
And we all want to see you winning. And you are winning, Jen. And I'm so happy for you. And this warms my heart. I love seeing you like this.
Are you going to do a cooking thing again with Maria?
That's a bit of like torture, but I will.
You can do one with me. I cook more now.
I've got you and Maria would be hilarious.
Maria can burn it. I think Maria could be the judge, actually. I knew that you were going through a rough time. How are you doing now? Things better?
Yeah, my year has been horrific. So it's just life. And you make tough choices, but I spent months looking for a house. First of all, I was looking to rent. And then I went to a lawyer and I was like, no, we are supposed to have this house. Right. So he bought me out. And then I was moving to buy. So then I spent months looking for a house, bought a house, but I needed everything done. I needed a kitchen, bathroom, garden, like everything needed. But I did all the decorating myself.
Oh, really? What colors did you use? Describe one room.
My bedroom is a very, very light pink, but it's beautiful. Yeah. My hall is now white walls, but I've painted the banisters black. Really nice.
That's awesome.
It is really nice, but it was a lot of work, a lot of hard work, a lot of time. In the past few months, two of my sister-in-laws who are younger than me have died. Like just very suddenly, like horrible, horrible deaths in the family. There's been a
I'm
lot.
sorry.
There's just been a lot going on. But we're here, and do you know what? I hate to say it, life's for living, and you just need to get on with it. And I'm happy I'm in my own house. It's me and Pablo. My house is beautiful. I'm comfortable. I've still got a great relationship with my husband, my family. We spend a
That's
lot of
good.
time together.
I didn't want to ask that, but I'm glad. I'm really happy because I know
Yeah, Jen,
that
I
was
think
great.
when you get kids and grandkids, you want to do the best for all of them. And that's what I want to do. I want to do like the best for, and see if they're all happy, I'm happy, you know?
Mm-hmm. So
So
what is your New Year's resolution other than being more sexy than you are?
to buy more batteries.
Really? Hey,
No,
do they
no.
have a Dollar Tree where you live? Like kind of like a discounted place?
What, sorry?
Do they have like a discounted place? Like we have Dollar Tree here. Do you guys have
Yes,
stuff like
yes.
that?
So we've got a place called Poundland.
Really?
Literally Poundland. So I could take you through there one day. No, to be honest with you, I've done things through my job. I've been promoted. Like I've got a new qualification.
Oh, really?
Yep, I've got a new
That's
qualification.
amazing.
As I said, there's been a lot going on. I've gained this like government qualification in business and admin. Like I've really, really been working hard, and just even though life throws you punches, you sometimes need to keep going, and it pays off. It really does pay off. So thank you, Miss Mickey. So I've just been like carrying on and just getting on with my life. New Year, I'm going to spend with my daughter and my grandchildren. She's told me she's bought decorations.
Oh,
We'll
heck
just have
yeah,
food.
girl.
We'll just party with the kids, and that makes me happy. That's how I want to spend my time. But
Are
what
you
about
going to
you,
still be
Jen?
doing lives every now and then with Maria?
Yeah, I don't mind. I love getting online with Maria.
Yeah.
I love getting online with Maria. Maria and me will always have a kinship, a sisterhood,
Yep.
a loyalty. We always will have that. We might not always agree with each other, but we will always we'll always be tight. Always be tight. I will always have Maria's back. Does that mean
You know,
I agree with everything? No. And it also means that she won't agree with everything. But we love each other dearly, and we care about each other. We care about each other's families. We are friends. We are proper friends.
can you explain to Napa why you bought batteries? Because you know why she's saying you bought batteries. Because she's in heat.
Napa, I was joking, but actually, Napa, that's the old-fashioned way. We don't need batteries when we've got chargers. Everything comes with
They
a
have
charger.
chargers for those things?
And do you know what? Don't waste your times with bullets or vibrators. Rosebud is the way to go.
You know what? When I went to one of those sex parties and stuff, I didn't like them. Oh, okay. Well, she might have dropped down. But Napa, they have chargers for these things. Hey, Clint, remember how you said you would get me a toy? Well, they have chargers for it, so you don't have to get me batteries. I don't know if she accidentally dropped down or what. Yeah, but at these sex parties and stuff, they used to have like one would like move around and they're like, look, it's the dolphin. And I'm like, there's dolphins on these things. And it would be a freaking dolphin. And it would start going, like, what was that movie, Clint, where she was like sitting there and the thing flew out? Hey, Clint, Uper wants to talk to you. He already came in and said, sorry. I'm sure you know why. Actually, hold on.
Hey,
And
sorry, I
about
get excited. People were talking about toys. I excited. I was pressing buttons. But I'm back.
You want to Miss Ann's up here. You want to say hi?
Hi, Clint.
Hello.
Uper's in here. They want to know about the loss last night. Oh my God. He said he feels like a fraud. You can never, ever, ever, if your man loses the game. Yeah, he's not taking it well. He said he's never going to a freaking game ever again. Why did Ann need the batteries? Because she was making scrambled eggs, Maria. I hope you don't use it like that.
No, yeah, I was making eggs, Maria. I promise.
Could you imagine? I bet Maria has a toy and it's got sandpaper on it. Nah, I'm kidding, Maria.
No, I bet Maria's got a toy and it holds wool. It holds yarn, and it's just rotating her yarn. I would guarantee if Maria's got a toy, it's rotating yarn.
You know what? I bet she Maria, wasn't there a picture like back in the day? I think I was the same when I got it from you, but she crocheted something to put on top of a Christmas tree at work. I think it was I think it was an organ.
Yes, it was her boss. She crocheted. Well, how do you say that?
It was the.
I would say
it was a penis.
She crocheted a dick for her boss.
She did. I have the picture of it still to this
Yeah.
day, and I was like, I'll tell you what though, if it was like it was about 5 feet long. I have to say I was pretty impressed. I do hate you.
She
I
did
won't
well.
block you. I do agree, but I have respected you. Is that sex talk in here, guys? I never had one, Anne. Okay, so if I was going to go to like Hustler, we have a Hustler by here, I think. Yeah,
So
Hustler.
that's what I was going to say, right? So let's be honest and let's get real. See this rampant rabbit, these big, massive dildos. No one wants that inside of them. Nobody.
I
Let's be
wouldn't think I
honest.
would.
The action all happens in the clit. The action all happens for us women in the clit. So if you're going to get a toy,
Really?
get a rosebud. Yeah, absolutely.
What does
Get
it
a
look like
rosebud.
though?
Sorry?
Okay. One time I went and I didn't know what it was for. I thought it was like something, I don't know. They said, don't chip your tooth on this. And it was a bullet. And I thought the reason they had the cord was in case it got lost up in there. I didn't, they don't get lost. You put it on your little flower area. I didn't know what a bullet was. Have you had one?
Yes.
Napa probably runs the motor out on it. She's probably got like a big, huge toy and it's like a,
I
what
mean,
do they call it?
I thought
Like
the
a
bullet was
lawnmower?
great. The bullet was great because when you're tight, the bullet's great for that. But
Yeah.
that's not where we're looking for the action. Women are not. It's all about the clitoris. So if you are looking for a bit of fun, rosebud is the way to go, Jen. You need to try and buy and try.
I'm gonna ask Clint. Wait, let me look it up and then I'll ask Clint. Hold on.
You need to buy this. Temu do one and it's cheap and it's cheerful.
Temu has one? Oh my gosh. I'm sure Napa burns her motor out. I have no doubt in my mind because if she's going to ask about batteries, it's
Napa's
because
a very happy lady. A very happy lady.
Okay. What do you think, girl? These are cactuses. Odd stickers. Look at that. Look, you see that long cactus right here? How long it is. Look at that.
Well, a rosebud is just like, it looks like a rose.
Right.
And it just gives that gentle suction on the clit. There's no pummeling your vagina. None of that.
Do any of them talk to you? Like when they're like, so you don't feel like you're a cheap date. They need one with like speakers that says,
I don't want them to talk to me, Jen. I just want them to make me happy. I don't want any of that cheap trash talk.
Girl,
just like, do your job.
I know, but you can't just go at it. You have to like,
I've charged you, I've paid for you, just do your job.
Well, let me look at it. It's called a rosebud. Is it from Temu?
Yes, it's a rosebud.
And I'm so glad we can have this conversation again. Okay. Hold on. Rosebud. Do I put sex toy?
No, you just need to put rosebud. Oh, it'll come up.
Oh. A popular site. Rosebud. Oh. How much are they?
They're not that expensive, Jen. Jen, it cost me, like, so if you're going to buy the proper rosebud, maybe it would cost you $50. If you're going to go to Temu, it'll cost you maybe $15. It does the same job.
Is it called Play With Me? Play With Me? It sounds, see, it says Play With Me. Is that what it is?
Is it a picture?
Yeah, it's a rosebud.
It looks like a little rose.
Play With Me. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Oh, do Amazon have them?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Hold on. Let me look. Are you pretty familiar with these? Like if I say a really popular one, would you know what it is? Hey, William.
I don't know them by name. I just know it's called a rosebud. I know them.
And you
maybe
probably have
by-
like a card catalog and you just pull one out. You still mess with the bullets?
I've got a membership.
Where to? Let me know. I've got a pencil here and what. Hey, Clint, can I have a rosebud? A rosebud?
Let me tell you, Clint would buy you a rosebud.
I'm going to have him do it while we're online. Hey, Clint,
Yes,
can I order
please.
something off Amazon? I have my own money. Rosebud. I'm going to put sex toy. Because the rosebud I was looking at. Okay. Best rose toy. Toy for women, rose adult tool with body safe silicone. That's what that stuff is made out of, is silicone. Oh,
Yes. And they're easy to clean. I mean, like, it just works for me.
what do you put on it? Like, what if you're not like, what if you like are dry-ish down there? What if you're going through a drought?
Jen, trust me, 3 seconds and you won't be dryish.
Oh, look, Miss Ann, they have them for, hey, Clint, can I order something? It's $17.99 and I can get it.
Buy it, Jen. Just buy.
I am going to buy it right now. Hey, Clint.
I feel as if I should be working for NSAC. Bye.
Let me see if they,
bye.
I'm getting it from the best place. Hey, Clint, everybody in here, I have to buy this because I cannot tell a lie. Look at this, Clint. They come in, something comes out of it too. It's got tongues in it. Look, babe, I want one. Can you get me one real quick? $17. So when you work for,
I don't see anything at $17.
yeah. Oh, wait. Well, I don't want it. Best rose toy. I'm buying it, Clint. Okay, there it is. It's called Rose Toy for Women, Rose Adult Tool with body safe silicone. Clint, it won't make me love your penis any less, I swear. See, he doesn't want me to get it. Hey, Clint, please, can I buy it? I said, please, I can explain my side. I'm tired of people thinking my opinion is group opinion and not asking me where my opinion came from. Dorothy. My Amazon has been left at neighbor's house by mistake. I think. You see it? That's it. Hey, Clint. No. Please, can I have one? Why do you want me to have one? It's a unique gift and romantic surprise for couples. Oh, couples can use it. Flowers, William. Have the sticky link, please. A penis can't be replaced. Clint, the head. Okay. Hey, Clint, can I please get it? Please. Trying to get the link. I got to send the link. What color do you like, baby? I'll get you a toy. Okay, so just send the link. Clint, let her have it. Broncos will make the playoffs if you do. Uper said, Clint, let her have it. Broncos will make the playoffs if you do. There you go, Clint. We have another guy in here. What'd you say? You're going to have to come in here and talk to Uber. There's some with remotes. Uber wants to talk to you.
I have one question for Uber.
Okay, can you ask him over here? You look handsome.
No, I don't. I look like crap.
No, you don't. You look great. Well, good thing I have that toy.
Is he more excited about the Packers or the Lions?
Are you more excited about the Packers or the Lions? Oh, Clint, look. New Rose's Shape Sucker for women. That's $32. Ooh, I like that one. Napa, I need to take those. Maria, you have opinions on people. Kimmy, totes great. Okay. Clint, what about the playoffs? Okay.
Yeah, I have excited. See how excited I get even speaking about it. Jen, honestly, it's the best head you're ever going to get. Amsy's right. It's the best head.
Ansi probably uses a chainsaw on hers.
Yeah, and that's just to get through to the clip.
I'm a Packers fan, brother. F the Lions. They're frauds. Clint. Yeah, we got another guy saying that a team's a fraud. Okay, I found this one for $9.96. So I'm
Jen,
gonna
honestly, they all do the same thing. Just buy one. You'll never go back. You will never go back.
Wait a minute. I do have a question though.
Yes.
I know they have sauce for it, like that clear sauce. Where do I order that too? The sauce for it?
Listen, see if you've got a tendency to be sensitive, you might want a little bit of lube, but trust me, it's not going inside you. So I don't really think you'll need it. I think you're going to be very shocked and surprised pleasantly how good it is.
I'm going to watch a video with it because I'm a video gal.
Oh.
Hey, Clint, I found one for $9.99. See, you see, Ann? Not everything's handed to me. You caught it.
Bye.
Yep, $9.99.
Okay.
So do you see how I did it? I could have ordered the primo, man, like the toy of all toys. And what did I do? I saved money and I got a $9 toy.
And you will not just be happy, you'll be compliant.
What if I left Clint for it?
Jen, I bought my own house. That's all I'm saying.
Well, where were you on crime? I mean, I'm telling you, it was like a damn drought down there.
Listen, I know. And do you know what? There's nothing. People think that we get to a certain age, it's menopause. Perimenopause is actually worse than the menopause. It's actually worse. And it affects us in so many ways, mentally, physically, emotionally. It's horrible, absolutely horrible. I went through a horrible perimenopause experience and I'm way beyond that, I think.
Do you get dry spells? Like I heard it makes you dry down there. Is that true? If you don't want to answer, you don't have to.
No. I think in general life does, yeah. It does.
That sucks. When do you normally get it? I'm 46 and I still have birth control.
Well, I actually went through like perimenopause maybe about 47, 48. No, actually, I was about 46. You're right. It was before my first grandchild.
You went through menopause at 46?
Horrible. Sorry?
Well, okay. What are the signs of it?
I was a nutcase.
Oh, God. I don't know if that's good. No, I'm kidding. Like, I heard that you get hot flashes and shit.
No, I think the hot flashes, I was just a fucking nutcase. I was highly emotional. I just wasn't myself. I was lethargic. Everything was painful. It's just everything was, I just felt suddenly very old, I think.
Do you have to go to the doctor to get diagnosed with it?
I went to the doctor and I was like crying, I am not depressed, but there's something wrong with me and I know it. And they were like, well, you're crying. I was like, I'm telling you, I'm not depressed. There's something wrong with me. And I knew physically there was something wrong. I didn't feel right.
Right.
And they said to me at one point, they did certain tests and hormone tests, different things. And then a doctor came back and basically said, I think you're perimenopausal, which can be worse than the menopause.
Oh, wait. Anything that anybody's done in their past, I give 0 Fs for. Whatever, Maria, whatever. We're not talking about that in here, bro. Seriously, think about the good things. Please, God, please. We're all doing so well in here. We have one thing in common. We just want to shoot the shit.
Yeah.
Lisa said I went through it at 43 because of cervical cancer. That was rough because it was medically forced. When Whisper says, you a joke. I know me. You can't play. Oh, okay. It's you two that are fighting. Do you guys remember at one time how you guys met? You guys can still bitterly hate each other, no matter. How did you guys first meet? Can you guys tell me that?
No, but what I can say is people need to stop. Can I just say this one thing? People need to stop saying Maria was accused of being a bank robber because she's never been accused or convicted of anything of the sort. It's bullshit. It's childish. You need to let that shit go. It's lies.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I made a comment about it before being an asshole. That's why I said people need to just let the freaking past go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they just
Such
do.
lies.
You know, Miss Ann, you go where you want to go.
Yep. Do you know what? I'm doing well in life, Jen, and it's took
Can
me a
you
long
guys
time to
block
get
each
here.
other, please?
Sorry?
Yeah.
It's took me a
Those
long
two.
time to get here. I don't think
Yeah.
life is easy for any of us. I really, really don't. I've not always had my shit together. Oh, Dreamer,
Right.
shut the fuck up. You're full of shit. Because
Okay,
they
hold on.
didn't.
We're
You're
not going to
listening
do
to
this.
bullshit. You're
Okay,
listening
I
to
didn't even
bullshit.
notice that. Maud, time that person out. Dreamer,
Yep.
I like you. This is not a place to argue. Maria, when whispers.
Our family didn't pay back
They
shit because
keep
it
me
didn't
naked.
happen.
I'm good. Hey, Ann, all things
So-
serious, have you went to his channel?
I think life is not easy for any of us.
No, it
We
is
all
not.
go through shit. We all go through shit. And it's how you deal with that shit. And do you know what? I've not always had the easiest start. I've not always dealt with things the right way. I've always been a fighter, but not in the right way, fighting. Like I see if DV was an issue like 30 years ago, I'd be in jail. Because I was that person. I would just lash out with my fists. That was who I was. That was the way I was brought up. So if DV was a thing 30 years ago, I'd be in trouble. And I've got to be honest about that. I've got to be honest about that.
How do you deal with it now? I mean, like the anger aspect.
I've learned now that nobody is going to sort my life out apart from me. It's on me. It's all on me. And I will get what I give in this life. And so see whatever I want out of this life, I've got to put that work in. I've got to put that effort in. I've got to put that. Just everything's on me. So if I want to buy my house, I've got to work for that. If I want to,
oh, go on.
Sorry, no, it's okay. On you go.
Like, is it different? Do you ever get lonely? And if you don't want to answer, you don't have to.
No, it's fine. So I've been here now since August, and I can actually say that I thought I was going to get lonely at Christmas. I actually was like, oh God, I'm going to be on my own at Christmas. That is not what happened. Christmas Eve, I was cooking all night because I was still seeing my family.
Right.
And before I knew it, I was into Christmas Day. No, I was not lonely at all. So the anticipation of things, the thinking that things were going to be hard is worse than the actual event.
Do you feel like you guys get along better now that you guys aren't together?
I wouldn't even say that, because I think we actually did on pretty well. We coexisted, and I think we still coexist. I constantly get reminders about why I left. I see things and I hear things. I'm like, oh, this is why we're not together. So I'm reinforced every day. Like, I made the right decision, and I'm glad I made the right decision. So just life is about learning. I'm 54.
Yeah.
I'm 54.
You're 54?
Yep. And I've realized that I just never thought that I was this age. I think I've always been immature. I've always been immature. I've always partied. I've always lived my life. Like, I partied hard for a lot of my life. Yeah, absolutely. So I think I never grew up. And I think now I'm like, I need to sort myself out. My life is what I've got to make it, and it's all on me. And I've took my mortgage. Like, I put so much into my house. I've took a mortgage for the rest. I've spent a lot of money decking it out. But I've took the mortgage until I retire, because I want my pension to be spent on chilling out. I don't want to spend my pension on like paying my mortgage and shit.
Do you so is there a chance, or is it too soon? Have you thought about a new love down the road? Or does some people, like if me and Clint split up, I don't know if I would even want to meet anybody else.
Yeah, no.
If it's too deep to ask it, you don't have to answer either.
No, it's okay. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. I don't think I would be with another man.
And that's the thing. A lot of people don't.
But I would not rule out a woman.
Hey, you know, if I wouldn't have gotten back with Clint, I might have slid you my number in the DM. You know, he thought that I was messing with another girl in jail. I said, what fucking show do you watch, bro? He really thought I was.
Yeah, I just don't think I've realised now, I think maybe I've been steering down the wrong path for a while.
You sound happy. You sound so happy and at peace. Like your whole voice
Yeah,
just sounds.
Papa.
Girl, look where we've come from. We've
Mhm.
both grown so much, I would like to say. I don't care what anybody.
Absolutely.
And you know, and that's another thing about me. I don't really give a flipping shit what people say anymore. I just feel like anything that I could have done, I already did it, you know? So it's like hitting a reset button on my life. Except I'm just, you know.
Yeah.
And if you're proud of me, that means a lot, just so you know.
I am so proud of you. And that's what I'm saying. So I sort of feel as if you and I have hit corners at the same time. We've made changes in our lives for the positive. I see that positive in you. I think people see that positive in me. I'm proud of where I am. Have I still got that cut, that iron tongue at times? Of course I have. I've not had a fucking personality transplant. I've not changed my whole being. I've got opinions and I'm who I am, but I feel a lot more calmer in my life, a lot more.
That's how I feel.
I just feel everything's changed. Everything's changed.
Even online, it really has. You remember, like back in the day, like we would all have our intros, and then it would be like, you've seen West Side Story or whatever, where it's like, yeah, you want to step, you want to step.
Yep.
It ain't like that no more. It is not like that anymore. And that's why.
No, it's not.
Okay, did anyone else have to Google Scissor Sisters? Nope. And I know what it is. It's that. You know that, Miss Hannah?
Thing, I think as well, even now, I have been apart from Chris for 3 months. We've spent he'll come to my house and do jobs for me. He's built my back fence. He's going to do my decking. We're still very close. Like we're not estranged. We've not fallen out. Like when I left that house, he helped me move my shit. Even though it was my decision. Yeah, he helped me move my shit. Even though it was my decision, we're still a family. What's important to us is our children and our grandchildren. That's our priority.
Yeah.
Now,
And
if he gets a partner down the road, I'm not going to say that I'm not going to be jealous. I'm a territorial bitch. I'm going to be like,
well, so
who
am
is she?
Yeah. It's one step where I pee or I milked or I anything with. And, and hey, Vixie, hey, did you have fun last night of vacation? Have fun. No, I just like, I don't know. I don't know if maybe because Clint and I have been separated or something. You know, I don't worry about that anymore. I don't care what anyone says. I think Clint and I have the best story. I mean, we've been through, just like our bipolars were, you know, we've been at the beginning of it, you know, the middle part with my mom and everything. And thank you for being there for that. Yep. I appreciate it. And I just, you know, I just love them is all.
I know you do, Jen. That's the thing. I know you love Clint. I know you do. And Jen, I've not been an angel either in my relationship. And that's what I've got to say. And neither has he. He's never stepped out on me, but he's very antagonistic. He was the one that gaslit me. Like, so I know.
Girl, believe me, I know all about that shit. Yes.
Yep. So,
and you know, sometimes it seems like us women, and I don't care what anybody says. Why did the women get okay? So a guy can go out plow 50 different women. Hey, yeah. I even do it. Like I'm known for the mistress, and half of those husbands, I don't even know them, let alone I scissored with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's literally what they say is true. It's a man's world. A man's world.
It is. I absolutely believe that. Hey, Cosmic. Okay, Miss Sam,
I don't
what do you
know.
think?
I mean, I don't know if we will be able to maintain that same sort of relationship if I was with someone, if he was with someone. I just don't ever see me being with a male ever again. I want love in my life. And I just think women are different from men. It's a different sort of
Oh,
love.
yeah.
It's a sort of more gentle thing. And I sort of think that would be for... I used to hear Amzie saying she was pansexual. It's about the person. I think that's who I am. I think I'm pansexual. I think it's about the person for me. But I think I would veer definitely towards a female.
Hey, do you know that Kyle from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, did you hear about her little, she's not so much saying anything about it, but do you watch Beverly House? Do you still watch the Housewives, don't you?
Jen,
Kyle,
I'm going to, right, so see Morgan Wade, the person that she was apparently having the fling with.
they had
I'm
a
going to
tattoo
see
session
her
together.
live in March. She's coming to Scotland in March. I've got tickets to go and see her.
Dude, have you seen her body? Oh my God. Like after divorce, you could bounce a quarter off her ass, girl. Kyle Richards looking good. And Dorit and PK, they split. No more scissoring anymore.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. So do you have any famous last words, Miss Ann, for 2024?
I would just say, like, treat people as you want to be treated. I've always felt that. Treat people as you want to be treated. And see if you can't take it, don't dish it out.
And I just feel like a lot of us, let's just say the community or life, because we all live life, whether you're online or not, you're still living life. I'm proud of you.
And Jen, listen, that was why I came up here. I am super, super proud of you. I've always had so much love for you. You know that. I've always told you that. And I've always said that to other people. I've always had a lot of love for you. And I just want to see you win. And I think what you're doing with yourself, your channel, and not putting too much out there about your relationship either, I think it's healthy.
Well, my house is spick and span.
But you know what? You don't even need, you've got nothing to prove to anyone. See, as long as you're cool, we can see it in you. See if you're cool and you're chill, we can see that in you. I just want to say I'm super proud of you and I love you so much. And the best of luck in the next coming year.
Yes, and please verify that you and I had already been speaking.
Yes, absolutely.
Apparently, you're too big to be in my ear, so I wanted to be a smart ass about that for a second because I want people to understand we go far back.
I've always like, no, we've been fine. We've been fine. But take care, and I love you, and thanks everybody for entertaining me.
Thank you, Miss
Ann. Get a rosebud.
Yes,
love
I'm
you.
getting my
Bye.
rosebud. Love you too. Bye. Well, that went well. We had a few hiccups today. I hope that the chat was going so fast. So if there was something going on that I'm not aware of, please let me know. Thank you for everybody that came in. I'm going to go ahead and lead in prayer. I think this went pretty good. What I've learned today, rosebuds are not just flowers. And Kentucky, abbreviated as KY, as Napa has said, it's not sauce. Love you too, Uber. So again, this could have been a pronoun live. Just understand that there's a number that you can call for the National Suicide and Prevention Hotline. Again, you can talk to anybody that you want, and they are completely non-biased, and they will listen to you, whether you're feeling the actual S word or you're not. Protect your mental health. I think we went pretty good tonight. Make sure you stock up on lots of sauce, not that kind of sauce, by the beginning of the year. I'm going to go ahead and close in prayer. Father God, thank you for our day. Thank you for everything in our day. Please watch over Miss Ann, and thank you for bringing her up, and watch over everybody in the chat. I'm very blessed, I'm just very blessed, God, that you've given me a chance to rise up. And I know that I'm not perfect, but thank you for helping me with that. Please watch over my mom and dad and anybody whose family has went to heaven. And thank you for our heavenly precious name. We pray, and forgive us for our sins. Amen. So, we covered the sauce. We covered the rosebud. We've covered the Scissor Sisters, which I have like 50 million. Again, there are places that you can go. I understand that it's hard to get work. I get that. I'm not getting on anybody, but please understand that nobody's ever going to get along. No one's ever going to get along, and people are just going to hang what they want. And I just appreciate you guys coming in. So hit the like button and comment on your way out. Peace and chicken grease. Thank you guys.